The first female Olympic correspondent. Now, Kathleen Sullivan is making news again tomorrow.
A promotional fee has been provided by...
Turn up the colors in your wash with new Ultra Vivid Powdered Bleach with Color Care.
Ginsana for active people. The only ginseng product scientifically tested for 25 years. All natural, no caffeine. Ginsana for active people.
It's our lowest prices of the year during the 78th anniversary celebration sale at Value City Department Stores, featuring part of a $10 million buyout. A fabulous collection of ladies' Hanes cotton casual knit activewear, including knit tops and full-on pants, not $11 to $12.50. Your choice, only $3.99. Plus a colorful collection of girls 7 to 14 Hanes knit separates, not $6 to $10. Your choice, only $2.99. During the 78th anniversary celebration sale at Value City Department Stores.
There's a career opportunity waiting for you if you choose the Cleveland Institute of Dental Medical Assistants, where you get much more than a great education, like real-world on-the-job experience and individual attention, financial aid for those who qualify, fully accredited programs that can earn college credit, and an extensive job placement policy. Your choice of day or evening classes. The Cleveland Institute of Dental Medical Assistants and you, the winning combination today and tomorrow. For more information or to schedule your personal tour, call your admissions representative now.
Responsible, reliable, we're here to stay.
I often make my own pasta sauce. I even grow my own Roma tomatoes. But your Classico di Salerno sweet peppers and onions is so authentic, I'd be proud to call it my own.
I used to spend hours chopping, stirring, and simmering. Now I just open a jar of your delicious Classico di Sorrento onion and garlic pasta sauce. Grazie, Classico.
Taste the difference authenticity makes with Classico. Classico, authentic regional pasta sauces.
If you have the desire and discipline it takes to succeed, call National Education Centers and start training now for a career in electronics. At NEC, you get personal attention from your instructor, who teaches you the skills you need to succeed in the real world. So be a winner. Call 1-800-746-3700 to find out how you can start training for a career in electronics. After all, it's your life. Go for it.
Showers toward daybreak are low in the mid-30s. Doppler 3 weather at 6.
They say if at first you don't succeed, try again. These couples did. I'm not kidding you. Here are 2 syllables in your first name?
Just one.
Just one. Sal.
Sally.
Sally. That's 2. All right. Sally, spelled with an E. Sal and Ron, high school.
Yes.
28, I don't know how long ago it is now, but it's about 28 years ago. You guys were, you kissed him, didn't you? Did you kiss him?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Oh, you remember if you kissed him.
I remember.
They go their own separate ways. They each get married, separated for 28 years. Why'd you split in the first place?
We don't know. Real honest. I was scared to death of her dad.
Yeah. And you were also sent to the Army?
Yes, I was.
What year was this?
1968.
And you took her picture with you?
Yes, I did.
And your picture was did you keep it in the barracks, or what'd you?
I kept it in a barracks room, and Okinawa was the first. That's it.
Mr. Lonely Guy.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah. Here you are, gorgeous. Sally, high school. Her father said to you, don't get married while you're, didn't he?
That was my father.
Oh, your father said to you.
Right. I was to learn when I was over in Southeast Asia that she was getting married. And I sent a message home to my father to try to contact Sally. And he said, ask her to wait until I came home.
But he didn't deliver the message very well, did he?
No, he didn't.
Well, that's Dad for you. And it wasn't because he wanted to, he was fine with you two. He liked her.
Fine, very
he liked
fond of
Sally.
Yeah.
But he didn't make it clear to her that you were really, the embers were burning for her.
Correctly.
So, Miss Popularity, I'm sure you were a cheerleader and all that other good stuff.
No.
You fell in,
No.
you got married.
I got married.
And a buddy of yours says what? Didn't the buddy see the picture in the paper?
Oh, sent a picture to me, yeah. And I just told me that she had gotten married.
It
And
was
I
the same
thought it
picture that you had? Or he noticed it was the same girl in any event as the
Correct.
picture on you that you had in the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And it announced that she got married.
Right. So I just gave it up from that point. I thought, I'll go ahead and finish my tour and come home and go from there.
Had you then both by then moved to other cities?
I had stayed in St. Louis after I came back.
And you?
We were in Alabama and San Francisco.
Huh. And you got married?
Yes, I did.
When you got back? Was there did your paths cross at all?
Not right away. About after my daughter was born, which would have been 4 years after I came back from St. Louis, we met at a children's fair for the local grade school.
But it was...
I see this beautiful little girl going around on a merry-go-round. And I stated to my sister, if you didn't know better, whose child would you say that is? And she said, I have no doubt that's Ron's. And it was. And he came walking up behind us on crutches, and it was his daughter.
And he was on crutches because...
I had been playing some sports and broken a foot.
I see.
Yeah. A little sympathy move, I guess.
How did you feel when you saw him?
Yeah, but when you saw him...
Oh, I stuttered. I couldn't talk.
Little
I stuttered.
pitter-patter in the heart, huh?
Definitely, definitely.
Uh-huh. And your marriage then probably was what? Sort of on the backside of the power curve? I'm not sure if the engineers understand.
No, it was still up there.
It was fine.
Still up there,
It was
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
All right, so who got divorced first?
I did.
Can you guess who called who first? Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Who made the contact? Who made the first contact?
I did.
I just said don't tell them. Maybe they would have guessed anyway. Under what circumstances was the contact made?
I met a mutual friend. We met out one evening, and we got to talking about some of the people that we went to high school with.
Right.
I thought that Sally had remarried and was married at the time. During the conversation, I was to find out that Sally was divorced and still had not remarried.
Right.
And fortunately, I gained her phone number and made contact from there.
The phone rang and you said, "Oh, it's you."
He doesn't know it yet, but I got word in between before he called. I knew within a 15-minute span that he was calling.
Yes. And you stared at the phone then?
Oh, yeah. Practice what I was going to say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And did he sound the same?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
did you say? Well,
I don't remember. I stuttered again, as I
Yes.
usually do. Yeah.
And he said, "Meet me for lunch," or how did this go? I mean, was there an invitation involved?
Yes, yes. We talked for about a half an hour on the phone, and we met the following week for dinner.
Dinner.
Dinner,
In a fancy restaurant.
yes.
And you met in front of the restaurant? Did he come over and pick you up?
He was already in. He started on
So
the
we're
scotch.
voyeurs. So what? We would have... He what?
He had already started on the scotch. Yeah, he was.
He was
in a bargain with courage.
So you're seated at the bar at a nice restaurant.
Right.
In what city? Not St.
St.
Louis.
Louis.
In St. Louis.
Right.
And so you're... did you look at the door, or was your back to the door?
My eye was at the parking lot because I wanted to see what was coming across the parking lot. And I saw her when she got out of her car and was heading toward the door.
And you said to yourself,
beautiful.
Right away?
Same as high school, sure.
Really? Now, she walks in, and did you take a long time getting ready, or was this a...
I changed outfits 4 times before I left.
So you walk in there with your tongue sticking to the roof of your mouth, I'm sure.
Exactly.
Kiss on the cheek, a nice, nice sisterly sort of, prudent. Are you divorced at this time?
Yes.
And you know that?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So did you have a scotch then, or I mean?
I had a couple. I think I... No, actually, I think I had some Cuervo.
And then you went in to dine, and you sat across from each other. And it was a very... pretty soon the butterflies went, and it got comfy, and you were able to chat. Is that it?
Correct.
And then how long after that was there serious talk about? Did you know that first night that...
Oh, yeah.
You really did?
Oh, I definitely did. After the second date, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew it was him.
Why didn't you marry him in the first place, Sally?
He left me at the bus stop.
You mean going to going to war?
No, in high school.
He had a little spat.
Yeah.
And he kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah. He pouts, this guy, probably, once in a while.
Yeah.
Like us all. And so, all right, you know, you can play that game too?
Sure.
And he goes now to war. Nam, huh?
Yes, sir.
And there you are, attractive and single, and all the boys calling you. You got married. But you brought to your marriage, apparently, at least the legacy of Ron.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. And then, as soon as you got home, you got married.
Right.
How long were you married?
21 years.
How many kids?
2.
You?
One
child?
One child.
And you were married for?
12 years.
And how long ago then was this reunion?
Last September.
September the 16th.
And now wait a minute. Now don't tell him, Ron. I'm going to try another test here. Are they married? Yes? Are you married?
No.
Right now? You're glad they're not married? Do you want them to get married? Who's not sure?
I just don't... I think I missed something.
28 years later? In other words, you're wondering whether...
Yeah, that you could really love someone that long that you haven't seen, and I don't know, there's something I'm missing here. It doesn't seem possible that
Did you have a high school boyfriend?
Yes.
And if you saw him, would your heart flutter?
No.
You want to talk to them? Hang on. You want to ask a question? Sir.
What do your kids think about this?
My kids are thrilled over it. They think the world of Sally, and she treats them like they were their own.
What is it, guy?
I think they should go for it. They've been waiting so long. They've been going since high school. I know how it is since...
Thank you. They appreciate your help.
Life is too short.
What?
Life's too short. Go for it.
Go for it.
Yes. If everything's...
But what if it doesn't, maybe they want to be more careful this time.
Oh, that's too conservative. Go.
Go. Sally and Ron, tell us the news.
We are going to get married. After 28 years. We have a date set for June the 4th.
June, a summer wedding.
Yes.
It's nice. And all the kids will be there.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The caller wanted to say. Caller?
Phil, I was in love with a high school lover, and we went our separate ways, and she got married, I got married, I'm since divorced, and I can't find her. I'd like to use your show to find her.
No, wait a minute. I tell you what I'll do. I can't do this for you on the air right now. We're not going to be announcing people's names. It's not fair to the people. Can you imagine your phone ringing, hey, they're talking about you on the Donahue show. I will take your number, though, and we'll see what we can do, but I don't want to do it on the air. How long ago were you in love with her?
We lived together in Florida right after high school. Must have been 10 years ago.
Uh-huh. And you haven't seen her since?
Not since. Last I knew, I called her from Tokyo, Japan, and she was in Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Or just give me her first name. Just her first name.
Her name is Audrey, and my name is Christian.
I see. All right. Well, All right, hang on. I want to get your number. Is that a good thing? I hope so. Maybe they'll live happily ever after.
He needs to keep looking, Phil.
He does.
As
Certainly you demonstrated.
Don't give up.
Yeah. Did you know that he had your picture there in Nam?
No, I didn't.
No, that's nice, huh? Yeah.
Got him a few brownie points.
So then what'll be the distance then from the time you last saw each other until your wedding in June? Going to be going on 29 years?
29